Everyone, thank you for joining us on the program Woman to Woman. I'm Adesua Sawage, the adorable. Some call me adorable Adesua. Whichever you want to call me, just know that I'm a woman. I'm your sister, and I'm there to protect you no matter what. Now, today we want to look at something that has taken a new turn. Gone are those days where we used to complain about low waists, sagging, and the rest, but today is a different ball game. Indecent dressing. We cannot overemphasize the fact that dressing properly is good, and the fact that you should dress the way you want to be addressed. There is no way you can dress like a woman who sells her body at every nook and corner of the street, and then you expect people to address you properly. Nobody would do that. You also need to dress the way you want to be addressed at all times. That is why we want to talk about indecent dressing today. Joining me is a PR practitioner. She's also a counselor. And she's a woman, Dorcas Onoge. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me here today.
Okay, good. We're looking at indecent dressing. You know, I was watching a skit done by a popular comedian here in Edo, and that skit got to me. I wasn't happy at all what I saw on the skit. And then, because of that, I started taking time to look at girls on the street when I drive past, or sometimes when I walk. Other times I deliberately just want to walk through the street or any other place just to see the way girls are dressing. And honestly, if you are a true mother and a mother indeed, and a woman who cares for another woman, you will shed a tear or two without even realizing that you're shedding tears. Where is this generation of girls going? How are we going to help today's generation of girls? Exactly what is happening in our society today when it comes to dressing. Girls don't care what they wear anymore. You know, once upon a time, it was brass strap. You see the brass strap, nobody cares. The brass strap that is supposed to be inside your dress, you now see that the brass strap is out. But now, girls don't care about wearing brass anymore. And then, it has graduated from bomb shorts to, I don't know what to call this one now. Bomb short is usually very short, you know, something that you can wear at home. But this one, like we say it in our local parlance, pants. That is what they are wearing now. Because what they wear as underwear is supposed to be under your clothes, but now that is what they wear. And then you see them with long t-shirts or maybe crop top, as the case may be. And you wonder, now where this one they go? You know, so indecent dressing, my dear. What do you consider as indecent dressing? Or what is your definition of indecent dressing?
Indecent dressing, as it is a deliberate decision to reveal some private part of your body.
A deliberate decision.
It's a deliberate decision that is provocating and not conforming to the society or the people around you. And it's something that has become like a thorn in our flesh.
It's thorn in some people's flesh because it's not everybody that cares about the way you dress. Because if you say it's a thorn in our flesh now, why would a normal parent, a mother, a father, allow the child to dress almost naked, half nude in public?
A parent allowing their children to dress in that manner. No, first of all, the parents started it. A child is growing up. You know, children learn from parents. Maybe a child do something today and you punish that child. You correct that child
for doing wrong.
For doing that thing. That child will now know, oh, this thing I have done is wrong. And if I try it again, my mother or my father is going to deal with me. They will not try it. But when the situation is, the case is the reverse, whereby a mother will go to the market, instead of buying clothes that fit for a 2-year child, a 4-year child, for that child, they will go ahead and buy bomb short. Bomb short spaghetti for a 2-year child. What do you expect that child to wear when she is 10 years old? When you are already teaching her how to dress indecently at a tender age. So the problem actually is from the parents. Because it's what you tell. So the first teacher every child has is the parent.
It's the parents.
It's what they say. Most times you say, my mommy said this, my mommy said that, my daddy said this, my daddy said that. But when the daddy and the mommy are not giving the child the right information, what do you expect? When the child got ready from the home, what do you expect? Once you want, in that case, when you want to correct that child, they will tell you, leave it, my mommy likes it. My daddy likes it like that. But what do you want to do?
I was actually once invited to a party where on the IV it was said that girls, pink t-shirt, pink top, and any color of bomb short. Then canvas or boots. And then for the boys, ripped jeans, what we call rugged jeans, and white t-shirt. You know, when I saw the IV, I said, no, I don't have bomb short for my kids. I'm not even interested in all of this. I called the woman and said, Madam, this dress code, are you saying we cannot wear any other thing? He said, no, that's just the dress code. Oh. At the gate, you are going to be bounced if you wear something different. And I said, okay. He said, oh, I hope you guys are going to be there. I said, yes. Of course, I will not be there. I can't go there. I won't even allow my kids. But I don't have problems with bomb shorts. I don't have any problem with those kind of dressing. It is where you wear them to that is a problem. You know, on this particular skit that I saw, I hope to be able to show the video. On this particular skit that I saw, the young girls, 2 of them, were wearing, is there anything like over bomb shorts? I don't know. You know, there's bomb shorts. Maybe there's over bomb shorts also, because parts of their butts was just out. Parts of the butts were just out. And then they did not really care. They had this carefree attitude. It's your business if you're looking.
They are used to it.
And these are girls that parents don't buy clothes for anymore, because you get to a stage in your life, you start doing things yourself. Even if it's your parents that are giving you money to buy the clothes. You know, you get to a point in your life, you just want to shop for yourself. These girls did the shopping themselves. I don't know what is happening in our society anymore. You see young girls, you cannot differentiate between married and unmarried now. Those days we used to be able to differentiate between married and married because of the way they dress. Now you don't know who is married, you don't know who is unmarried. Even the married women are more involved in indecent dressing than the young ones. Well, who are you competing with? What are you competing with these young ones for?
See, the issue of indecent dressing is something that can be influenced into children either from their home or from their peer group. So when a child used to dress very well at home and she or he goes to a stage and he get admission into the university and begin to see people dressing in a different manner, those ones can also join. But you, as a parent, if you didn't start it with that child, try to correct them. Some of these things, for the decent parents that we have out there, it brings embarrassment to them. It brings embarrassment to them. I've heard about brothers that have decided to pack the clothes of their sisters and go and burn them because they are ashamed of what their sister wears. A lot of guys tend to say they like it deep down within them. If you should ask them sincere question, that lady that dressed that way that you are hailing, if she's your sister, will you take it? They will say, God forbid, Batty. Honestly speaking.
I was at a facility last week, and I saw this group of children with their parents. They were walking with their parents, and what they wore, everybody was turning to look at them. How do you, as parents, get comfortable when your children dress almost naked with you?
They are the one that is causing the problem. I say the problem is from the parents. The problem is from the parents. Just like you rightly said, there are some dressing that married people will dress today. You can't. They are even worse than people who are not married. Expose themselves. As I was a child, I was growing up. I was made to understand that as a woman, there are ways you should dress. There are ways you should carry yourself because you are married. If not for anything, to honor your husband. But these days, it's a different ballgame entirely. When you don't dress to show your cleavage, they see you as old school. Say this or what does that? What does she know? She doesn't know anything. She's not in vogue. But that is not. Beauty is not in indecent dressing.
Okay.
Dressing indecently will not make you beautiful. It's even revealing your ugly parts. Something that is meant to be covered, you are exposing it. That is, you are exposing yourself, honestly speaking. Because it's a deliberate. Some people will even tell you, dress to kill. I've heard many young girls make that statement. Today, dress to kill. And you want to dress to kill. Kill who?
You kill the person that's going to look now. The person that you're going to visit.
Because whatever, any dressing you cannot dress. See, some of those dresses that we see today, people dress outside. Not that it's totally wrong. You can, when you are at home, you can put on those dressing.
At least to dada your husband's head.
Yes. I've heard pastors say, be a slut to your husband. That means you can do whatever you want to do indoor. But when you come out as
just
a mother.
to arouse his interest in you and all of that.
But as a mother and as a wife, be an example to the society. Because you are the one that is going to bring up the young people, the leaders of tomorrow, the children that become the youth and the leaders of tomorrow. You are the one. But if you're not showing good examples today, what do you expect to become of our society tomorrow? It's heartbreaking. No religion body supports indecent dressing. No matter the religion, nobody supports it.
But surprisingly, you will see some persons in some churches dressing so indecent, and nobody seems to care. They see it as one of those things. Why would you wear trousers that will show your complete anatomy? Why would you wear dresses that will show everything and leaving absolute nothing to imagination, to church? Sometimes
those persons you think they are not being queried in churches, they do query them. No sane believer we condone indecent dressing. Dressing to kill in the church? What do you want to kill?
Like I said before, dress to kill the particular person that person wants to kill.
Because the house of God is a place you come to what? To pour your heart, to seek for mercy. And you are just messing up yourself again to cause other people to fall. The one that annoys me most is when you see some ladies, they know the kind of body they have. Know the kind of the provocative shape they have. They will deliberately wear some clothes to cause problem. We all have our various kinds, size, shape, and all of that. So we should also know the kind of clothes to wear per time. There are some clothes I will not wear because of the kind of body I have. There are some clothes you will not wear
because of the some persons that really don't mind. This particular cloth is in vogue. I must wear it.
There is a law in Nigeria. I think there is a law in Nigeria that is against
prohibits indecent dressing.
Yes, about indecent exposure of some vital parts of the body.
But who is enforcing it?
I think they should start enforcing it because a lot of people do not know that there is a law in Nigeria, in our constitution, that goes against indecent exposure of some vital parts of our body. Yes.
But that's what many people look at nowadays. You see a girl, you know, once they dress, they leave absolute nothing to imagination. The other day at Ajib, that's the place here on Sapele Road,
Yes.
Ajib, at the bus stop, okay, at the filling station, there, I think buses also load at that place.
Yes.
I was trying to get fuel. And then this young lady, massively busty young girl, beautiful by all standards, very fair, tall, you know, a girl that every young man wants to take to mama. Oh, mama, this is my wife. She's such a girl. Well, my dear, do you know, because of that girl, I abandoned my car. I boarded the same bus with that girl. I wanted to know where this girl, at least, let me just see the reaction of people in the vehicle. I abandoned my car at the filling station. I just parked somewhere and boarded that same bus. That bus was going from Ajib to Ring Road. You know, I just boarded the bus. I just wanted to see, because everybody, even the conductors, everybody were like, they were whistling.
This is making embarrassment.
Many of those conductors and bus drivers, they brought out their phones, they were videoing
Just
this young
imagine.
girl, and she just didn't care. I sat beside
She
her.
doesn't care.
And what she was
doesn't know
wearing,
where those videos we get to. She will care with
honestly,
time.
what she wore was a spag small top with lycra trousers. You know those lycra
Yes.
trousers? What
For a busty lady, for outdoor.
break their head kind of material. You know, big. When I said massively busty, I'm not exaggerating.
Plus size.
I am not exaggerating. Probably she couldn't get her size of bra, or I don't know. But even at that,
they do
there are
have
ways you
their
can do
sizes
it.
in the market.
And then this thing she was wearing only covered her nipples. And I'm telling you that there's some way she will shake her body, the dress will even slide from. I sat beside her.
She's on a mission.
I was too embarrassed to even bring out my phone to like video. It was like free for all.
And she doesn't give a damn.
I didn't know who she was talking to, but looking at that girl, you know that it was control. She was telling the guy, I don't enter taxi. I mean, and that's the way she was talking, like an ill-mannered girl. You know, she was just talking loud. I was looking at this.
That shows that
girls,
if anybody had attempted to correct her.
I was looking at her beauty and trying to imagine her in a decent dress, the way people will appreciate her, in a decent boo-boo, in a decent pant dress, you know, the way people will look at her in a decent
You are the one that is imagining that. She's used to the kind of dressing.
In decent clothes.
She's used to that kind of dressing.
And then she got down at First Junction. That was when I also alighted, because she took another vehicle. Okay, she now entered another vehicle that was obviously waiting for her. This girl was naked. It was like wearing a polythene bag, a transparent polythene bag or nylon bag, as the case may be.
Only God know who she is.
And that girl left a home. If there are no parents in that home, weren't there other people who could have checked on this girl?
I'm sure they must have, for her to have been
ordinarily
in that manner.
Ordinarily, this girl could just pass for a beauty queen. And then she was just like that, and nobody could talk. Everybody was just videoing her. Hey, see you, making us.
But that is embarrassing.
And all she was doing was just.
But how were you feeling? Let me ask you a question.
I was embarrassed as a woman.
That's why I said that people they deliberately expose themselves to embarrass us. It's embarrassing when people would make some comments. Oh, ladies, they don't know how to dress. Oh, these women say they don't. It's just like anytime anybody makes that statement, I correct them.
But incidentally, most young men of nowadays, they like girls like that. Because when you see them at hangouts and places, you see them with girls, you know, almost nude. Somebody was going to pick up her, I don't know what dropped from her. Lo and behold, she was not even wearing any undies.
Oh,
and I was like, yeah, wahala be this one. Which kind of life for this one? Are you kidding me?
I think
no underwear. What is happening to our girls?
The laws should be enforced.
Is it that parents don't have time
anymore? The laws should be enforced.
Or did these girls just jump from the sky without anybody,
because nobody
taking custodian of this?
Nobody is talking to them. Nobody is correcting them. The society is not correcting them. Because if, for instance, now, when they dress like that, it's begin to hold them from their home, they will stop it. But sometimes when you even try to correct the other, some other person will ask you, is it your body? It concern you. Mind your business. But
So I don't know the
when we
role
talk about
of-
freedom of dressing, do all these things, we should know that there's a limit to everything that we do.
I know that you're a very church woman. You like Christian thing. What is the role of the church in all of this? And I know you are a leader in a group in church. What is your role as a church leader? What is the role of lawmakers? What is the role of us parents? And what is the role of society in all of this?
In the church, we have dress code.
In all churches or in some church?
In some churches,
In
when
some churches, there are
when you
dress
belong
codes.
to a group in the church, there are dress code that you must adhere to.
Okay, only those groups. What about floor members?
There are two. Floor members, if they are not properly dressed, the usher knows what to do.
But in the same church that says God does not need your the way you are dressed, it's your mind.
Sometimes, if I see people entering the church that are
It's your
properly
mind.
dressed, they believe me. I do meet them. But this dressing is not. It's not. It's not good.
And they don't fight you.
Why would they fight me? I will talk to them politely.
And they leave
So
the
next
church.
time, don't dress like this.
But you still allow them.
Sometimes I will not allow them to go further. I will let them to sit at the back. We
Because
cannot
they will
allow.
disturb
We
those-
cannot
they will-
allow you.
they
I
will
think
disturb
I
others, so
remember
they will
an
disturb
incident
pastors.
that happened. I was sitting there and I was just. They know what I'm capable of doing. Like, see, somebody is coming. I turned, looked at her. The usher wanted to usher her. I stopped the usher. So let her sit here. She cannot go beyond here. She's
Because of the way she was
I
dressed.
said she's not properly dressed. I will not allow you to pass this back seat. Stay there. It was like she came for a mission that day, and it's like it was mission impossible, and she angrily left.
She came to distract
How can you be coming to church late and you are dressed like this, walking with shoes that are making noise? When message is already going on. No, now.
I remember sometimes in Lagos, those years back when I was still growing up, you cannot wear slit skirts. Those skirts they call shaba those days. You cannot wear short skirts in Lagos at that time. But today, people go about in bomb shorts and nothing they happen.
No, let's be sincere here. Let's be sincere here. Because sometimes it's heartbreaking that even our dressmakers these days, have stopped making clothes from some persons. Because they will tell you, you are a young lady, you should allow your cleavage to show. Is it by force? I've seen a lady that used 3 years of material.
That your tailor will make for you.
Yes, they do it. I've seen a young lady that made a cloth with 3 years akara. One of the hand to enter me, the other of the hand. Guess what? The front here.
No cloth for them.
And I called her.
The cloth not reach to cover that.
Just imagine. I said, look at yourself. What are you trying to portray?
So what do you think the solution will be now? How do we help our girls?
They should enforce the law. We have the law there already.
We should enforce the law.
The law should be enforced. The law should be enforced.
Okay.
Parents too should talk to their children.
Okay.
They too, as a parent, they should be an example.
Okay.
I've seen a parent that went to the market. The daughter will say, Mama, she will say, look, let me tell you, I'm your mother. You're not to dictate to me what you will wear.
Okay, I should tell you.
This is your age, and this is what you're going to wear. And mommy, no, you have not grown to that level. I will not allow you to dress above your age. And that's the kind of mother we need.
Okay.
That's the kind of mothers we need. That will hold their stand. And before you know it, when they continue like this, even when that child goes out of the house, they know that they have a mother or father that is checking up on them. You understand? If our parents decide to be doing what is right at all time, as in correcting the child, telling the child that this thing you are doing is wrong, the child will grow with that consciousness that,
train up a child in the way they should grow. And when he's grown up, he will not depart from it.
Because there are some things, that's why the fathers have grown to this level. There are certain things that if I want to do that, I will remember how my mother corrected me when I was much, much younger.
So what you're saying now is this: parents should be more involved in the life
Parents,
of their daughters
because they are the first
and their
contact.
sons.
Yes, they are the first
Okay,
contact
Doris.
of children.
I'm sure we're not going to just hang this topic like this. We're going to do more. We're going to expatiate. We're going to get some persons involved to see how parents really are the cause of most of the ills in the society today. Thank you, Doris, for finding time to be
You're
with us.
welcome, ma'am.
All right, people, we're going to see you again shortly or soon enough to do more on this issue. Bye-bye for now.